Margaret Ann Munoz, Public Health Dietitian at the Perth District Health Unit, and today I'm going to talk to you about making soup, and it's called Clean Out the Fridge Soup, or as my son Andrew used to call it, Mom's Dump Soup. What I do is I go to my refrigerator and I look at all the vegetables that I have that maybe I've only got one of them left, or maybe they're starting to get a little bit soft, and I pull all those out of the refrigerator and I chop them up and I turn them into soup. So what I've got today is a bunch of different vegetables. I had one leek, which I have chopped up fairly finely, and I'm going to throw my leek into a tiny little bit of oil, and I'm going to start cooking that leek. It was a little soft, but I've got a nice fine chop to that leek, and I'm going to saute it for a minute or two to let it get a little bit on the brown side. This time, where I had one red pepper, so I've chopped it up, and once my leeks get going, I'm going to add my red pepper. I had 2 old carrots, so I've chopped them up. They'll get added later on. And I've got a bag of spinach, so I might add some spinach at the end of the recipe. And you could also throw in frozen vegetables. So I've got these vegetables sauteing a little bit, and they're getting nice and brown. Got some good flavor going on here. And I'm adding my carrots. What I've ended up with is about a cup of leeks, about a half a cup of red pepper, and about a cup of carrots. So I've got about 2.5 cups of vegetables in the bottom of this pan. We've got my vegetables are cooking very nicely, so now we have to turn this from a medley of vegetables into soup. So I'm going to add 6 cups of water. This time I'm going to add a package of chicken stock concentrate. I don't have any chicken stock in my freezer right now, but if you were at home and you have chicken stock, you could add your own chicken stock. If you've got more vegetables, you can add more chicken stock to that as well. So now we're going to let that simmer for a little while, and then at the end, when all the vegetables are cooked, I'm going to add some noodles to it. In this case, I'm actually adding Spratzel, which is a German type of noodles, but you could add any type of egg noodles. And that's your soup. You've cleaned out your fridge, you've used up the vegetables that have been sitting in the bottom of your crisper, and you've got a nice tasty soup that you can feed your family.